Hello student, this is Sufyan Memon, your mathematics teacher. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start a new topic, indices. This is the first part of the video, indices. So let's first understand the definition of the indices. The indices is an index. Indices is basically the plural form of index, a number which is raised to power. The power, also known as the index, tells you how many times you have to multiply the number by itself. For example, for example, 2 power 5 means that you have to multiply 2 by itself 5 times. Yani 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 5 times is equals to 32. This indicates the concept of indices. We can also say that any number which has raised to power has to multiply the number of times. For example, another example, like 3 power square is equals to, that means 3 multiply 3 gives you the answer equals to 9. A power n, this is another way of writing the base and the power. Any number which has the power is known as base, and this n is called what? Exponent or power. Here this square is known as what? Power, or we can also say that it's the exponent. So any number which has any number, that's called power or exponent, or we also say that it's the index. So students, there are number of laws to understand the concept of the topic indices. These are few different laws that makes you understand what is indices and how you can solve the questions related to indices. So today we are going to cover few laws related to indices and few examples also. So the first law is about multiplication law of multiplication. So a power n multiply a power n is equals to a power m plus n. Now what does it means? It says whenever we have the same base in multiplication, we have to add the power like m plus n. If I take any number instead of the variables like a square and a power 3, so it means that 2 plus 3 is equals to a power 5. So multiplication law says when the bases are same, this is the base, this is the base, this is the base. It says when the bases are same, we have to add the power. So here you can see that I have added 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, and it is equals to 5. So in multiplication, if the bases are same, the power will be added. So there is another law which is called law of division. In division, if the bases are same, the power will be subtracted, like 2 minus 1, so it is equals to a power 1. Or in general, we can say that a power m divided by a power n is equals to a power m minus n. when the bases are same in division, the power will be subtracted. Let's take few more examples to understand this question. If I say x power 16 divided by x power 10, so it means the base is x and the bases are same in division, so we'll subtract the power. That means 16 power 10 is equals to 16 minus 10 makes it 6. So these are two laws of multiplication and law of division. Now let's do few questions related to these laws. For example, if we have the question 2x power 5 y square multiply 3 x square y power minus 1. This is the question. Now this is about multiplication. So here you can see that we have the coefficient. We have the coefficient 2 as well, and we have the coefficient 3 as well. So first we'll multiply the coefficient like normal. 2 3 is a 6, and x and x bases are same, so we'll add their power like 5 plus 2 and y square minus 1 is of its own, so plus minus minus, so 6x 5 plus 2 it is 7 and 2 minus 1 is 1. I hope this is clear. If I take a question from the concept of division law like 16x power 8 y square divided by 4 x power 3 y power minus 2. So first we can write this question in this way also. 16x power 8 y square divided by 4 x cube y power minus 2. So here if we divide 16 by 4, it is equals to 4, because 4 ones are 4 and 4 fours are 16. So we have, and the base x and x same, so in division when the bases are same, we'll subtract their powers. 2 minus, and the value contains minus sign, so that minus it's of its own minus. 4x 8 minus 3 makes what? X minus 3 makes 5, and minus minus plus, so 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. So this is the simple concept of the law of multiplication and law of division. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now we have another law. This law is about power multiplication in terms of bracket, like if x power m and whole power n, so we can say that x m multiply n, m multiply n. This is the n we have. Okay, so this is n. So when we have the concept of bracket multiplication, bracket power, so we have to do what? We have to simply multiply the power which is inside the bracket to the power which is outside the bracket. Now let's take the example. For example, we have x square whole power 3, so it is equals to 2 3 is a 6. We have to what? We have to multiply the inside power with the power which is outside the bracket. Let's take another example. Y square whole power 4 is equals to y 2 4 is a 8. This is the simple concept of the power multiplication. Let's take a typical example of related to this. For example, we have 2x square and the whole square. It means that this square is for all the values which are inside the bracket. This means that this is for x and this is for 2 also. So 2 square is 4 and x 2 to the 4. I hope it is clear. Now let's take another example. If I say I have the question 2x square y power 3 whole power cube, it means this cube is for this 2 and the square that x is already having, it was going to multiply with the power which is outside the bracket cube, and 3 3 is a 9, so it is equals to 2 cube is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, x power 6 and y power 9. This is the basic concept of this law. So I hope this is also clear to all of you. Now let's take one simple question which contain all these three different laws. For example, I am taking 2x square y square whole power square multiply 3x square and divided by 4x power square y power 3. Now in this question we'll learn the entire concept of all these three different laws. So the first, the bracket says 2x square whole y square whole square. That means that the 2 which is outside the bracket is for all the values which is inside the bracket. That means 2 to the 4 y power 4, 3x square will remain constant for the time being, and 4x square y cube will also remain constant for the time being until we simplify the power of 2. So 2 square makes what? 4, x power 4 y power 4 multiply 3x square and 4 x square y cube. Now what we are going to do, we'll first multiply the numbers. So 4 3s are 12, x power 4 in the numerator and x square in the numerator, bases are same, it will be x power 6, y power 4 will remain same, 4 x square y cube. Now in division, 12 is going to divide by 4, so 4 3s are 12, x bases are same, so we'll subtract the power to 6 minus 2 and 4 minus 3. 6 minus 2 is 4 and 4 minus 3 is 1. So this is how we have to apply all these laws into one simple question. So these are just 3 laws. In my next video we'll learn different laws as well, and we'll talk more about the exercise related question of IGCSE book of mathematics, book 3. So guys, thank you very much for watching my video, and please do not forget to subscribe and like my video. Thank you very much.